And he's off!
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
Look at his name.
What's his name?
Party Animal.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know how to look at his name.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, these are just different portals to various places.
We probably have access to the first waypoint from here. Oh. It just went poof over there. Did you see that? Was that
Party Animal?
Oh, that was Party Animal vanishing. Weird.
What a creature. To the first garden. I don't think we can get here yet.
This is probably the end of the game or something, for all I know.
Maybe. Yeah, I have no idea.
Remember when we were investigating a murder? Like a regular boring murder that had like a bloody knife and maybe like extramarital sex? Like that was the backstory. Like maybe they were cheating on each other. Now we're in interdimensional super portal time lord talking about the dragon that devours worlds.
When does Dr. Wynn show up?
When does Dr. Doom show up?
Robot cat? Dr. Doom was never much of a time travel dude.
Yeah, more Doctor Who. I'm sorry, the Doctor.
I didn't want to copyright infringe on anything, so Dr. Wynn and his robot cat.
We specialize in copyright infringement.
You're right. However,
look at that lightning cloud.
This one over here with the lightning looks ominous. Then again, this statue here is ominous too.
Yeah,
this guy has a lightning
only that
penis.
part looks ominous.
Why does this guy have a lightning penis?
Why does he have the same wands as me?
Hold on.
Oh, he's got ice or something.
It's a puzzle.
What? Oh, they probably contain different things. You're probably not supposed to just randomly throw them at each other. Also, you stacked them. What?
Wait.
What?
Hold on.
This seems unintentional.
I need to show you. So, I think I can do this.
Are you gonna stack it on top of his head?
It gives me the option to sort of.
What is my life?
It says it's too high, so I'm gonna try and get closer. Come on, you can make it. God damn it, it's too high. Well, alright, fine. We've just got this stack of vases for no other reason than because we can.
What is my life? Oh, there he is.
I don't know.
There's Gygax, the inventor of D&D. Companion dialogues. Dialogues that trigger automatically will have... It's just saying that you can talk to the companions, right? Yeah. Did you start talking to her?
Nope.
Are you talking to someone right now?
Zigzax is talking to her.
Oh, shit.
I'm just privy to it.
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
It was a strange stone that zapped us from where we stood in Rivellon to this place among the stars.
A stone? So... it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
Yes, that's just what happened. Have you seen it before?
Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see. But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone. Source Hunters, it would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
What is this Starstone exactly? Where does it come from?
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret, a secret lost even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yes, though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
If these stones can heal history, we must seek them out.
Indeed you must, though I may not yet understand why. It seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void. Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost?
It just ends.
Come.
Yep.
I've got something for you if you're up to the challenge.
Oh, we can talk to each other.
Well, oh, hey.
Not but a moment ago, we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
So,
We can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
Still, it's quite a leap from finding a strange stone to placing the world's salvation on our shoulders.
That was
Yay.
fun. I like our character
Yeah.
voice actors, especially since you literally do sound like Thor.
come. I've got something
Yeah.
for you. No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void back to wherever it came from. But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield? And who knows what the Weaver might discover about you? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, don't go sharing it around. Never know who we can trust these days. Off you go then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
Do we want to keep asking questions, or do we want to just go?
I'm up for it.
Okay. The Weaver of Time said our Starstone, our finding Starstone helps her weave the tapestry once more. How is that possible?
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void. I honestly don't know. But ask her. If she claims it is so, perhaps she knows why.
All right. I have more questions for you.
Imp said to the ballista operator, shoot!
If I'm supposed to search for Starstone, it'd be handy to know where to start looking.
Wouldn't it just? Would that I had a Starstone sightseeing guide, but alas, such a booklet does not exist.
See, this is how to write a very long-winded character well. Make
It's
him
fun.
fun to listen to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just like yourselves, Starstones are curiously absent from history, both in my writings and on the Tapestry of Time. From what I can gather, though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. The stones are therefore most likely to be found in the ancient places of this world. Ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils. Those are the dens you should frequent. 2 more pieces of advice. Don't go unarmed, and consult with my agent.
I
Good
still
advice. Don't go unarmed.
don't. Yeah, pretty much. We should go fight a dragon unarmed at least once, just to see how poorly we do.
We'll just throw Beast Girl at it. By the way, he was just like, don't go sharing that information around. You don't know who you can trust. Meanwhile, there's this weird blonde woman we got out of a cage 3 minutes ago, and she's right behind us.
She's just freaking out silently, like,
Yeah. She's taking it pretty well.
Yeah, she's just like, well, source hunters are interesting. I wonder how.
I mean, in her thumbnail, it looks like her eyes are rolling back because she's fainting.
she's like, oh man. I still don't understand how Starstone and the Void Dragon are related.
Neither do I, but the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies that it and the Void Dragon are natural enemies. This in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver new threads. And that which she is weaving is more than an ornament to decorate the shelter plane. It is both history and future history. It is all of time. We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from the grip of the void. Now, isn't that a lovely mission?
You say that you are the imp historian, but you seem more than a mere imp and more than a mere historian.
Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per se, but having been given a divine mission does have its perks. Old age can't touch me, that's one. Immortality is mine as long as no one skewers me with a sword, and even then I'll be back in a jiffy. But of course I have a price to pay for something that is priceless. It is my duty to record all of history, and an arduous task that is. Not to mention how much stress that void out there is causing me. The end of time. I'll be out of a job. So, gather those starstones so that we may know the history that was lost. Know so that we must not repeat what leads us to this dangerous precipice, but do better and close the dark eye of the void forever. Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivellon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent, my eyes and ears upon your world. I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. Time, I need hardly remind you, is of the essence.
I hope I can make him my party member.
Waypoint travel. Oh, okay.
Ooh,
now we
quick
can hit the
travel
eye
rune.
thing.
The Lady of Time, the Weaver of
Who are you talking to right now?
I am your biggest fan,
The chest.
dear lady.
What?
Could I get your autograph?
It shall be my
You're talking to the
pleasure,
chest?
Sir. I'll embroider it in the first volume of your all-encompassing...
Yep, so apparently we have to find 4 chests in the 4 realms, and we'll figure out how to open it.
Oh, it's called the last chest.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I think we have to talk to the Weaver of Time. I also assume we get 2 more NPCs to sit around out here.
Oh my
Or
goodness.
these chairs are for us.
These chairs are ours. Oops.
Maybe.
I love you, chair.
A question
It doesn't really look like we fit in them nearly as well as the other characters.
But it's perfect.
I like how the Weaver of Time lady is just like kind of just like huddled in her chair being like, I'm extremely afraid of people. Please leave.
I'm surprised by how big the goblin is.
Yeah, they're kind of...
How welcome you are
Okay.
upon this realm, our most honored guest.
Do we want to
I
hear
hope you
about her, or
begin
do
to
we want to go,
find
like,
this place
solve
more
crimes and then
familiar
come back
than
and
it
ask her
may
about
seem.
things?
We can expand later.
Okay.
I assume we'll be visiting here quite a bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, we have instant teleportation to here. Let's see... North Gate?
Oh. Caught me off guard a
Oh,
little
did I
bit.
take you with me?
Yeah, apparently I come with you.
So apparently the Divinity Dragon Commander game is on the latest Humble Bundle. Did you ever play
Huh.
that one or see it?
No, I didn't. It looked interesting because that's one that had RTS
Oh.
and like a dating simulator built into it, right?
Yep.
Oh, he knew about this apparently.
Well, he's the Goblin's agent.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzax, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone.
Let us do indeed. I would greatly value Zigzax's agent's advice.
And I'll be delighted to give it. Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer's spiders are trying to catch. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek. His foul murder and the plight of dying time must somehow be interconnected. That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way.
Let's see. Oh. How did you find out that Jake was a Starstone collector?
While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the grande dame of time, I snuck into his house and had a look around. The advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name.
Why is it so particularly nice for us to have found a shelter somewhere?
Don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? A bed or a basket so snug it becomes, in a word, safety. But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call any patch of ground they rest upon home. Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such a precious circumstance, save it all too seldomly.
Do we care about his other options?
Let's see.
Do we trust Zixx, or how did you become Zixx's agent?
Yeah, I kind of wonder. I want to know how he became the agent.
Okay, yeah, I'll skip the first one because that seems silly.
I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthful Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing out there in the scorching desert, then shared what little food and water he had with him. So I told him who I was and showed him my human form. He laughed and marveled and told me stories about his travels. In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. I was awed and frightened, but swore to help him in any way I could. As of now, that includes helping the two of you. Oh, before you go, here, take this teleporter pyramid. A handy toy indeed that Zixx asked me to give to you. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it. Don't worry though. Use this one here and it'll take you straight to its twin. Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do stop to say hello.
You know, I don't remember this happening this way the last time. I think we found the teleporter pyramid first and then went to space.
It's possible, although the story also has changed.
Yeah, the story has changed. I don't think Arhu was actually even part of it the last time.
Maybe not,
I don't even
no.
remember the Star Stones that much.
There's something really concerning though, but being given a stone that, like, oh, we don't know where the other one is. It's somewhere, but if you use this one, it'll teleport to it.
So I think that's how I got to that woman's bath chamber. You ready? You ready to? Why don't we go back to the murder scene? Scene of the
murder.
Where
did we leave off there? We're trying to investigate.
We just walked into the room and then teleported away.
Oh right, we never actually investigated.
Have a marker for. Yeah, we did. I mean, maybe it's because we already have the clues for him getting murdered. But I figured let's go back and take a look at that.
Yeah, there could totally be another thing there still.
Yeah.
Weird. Our poor Catwoman person that came along just has no idea what their life is right now.
Catwoman? Oh, she's a bear woman. I don't know why people keep saying cat.
Oh, I don't know. I just defaulted it to it because of all the other cats.
That's true.
I don't know. She was like baring her fangs and stuff, and everyone's a cat in this game.
Oh, letter from the Duke of Ferrell.
It's official. The Duke of Ferrell is the worst poet in Rivellon.
In his defense, not much rhymes with murder.
Everything we do seems to fortify your abilities.
Specifically mine? That sounds cool.
It's easy enough to gain new strength when one is carrying an entire team on one's shoulders.
The team hardly enjoys being confused with your massive, wobbling head.
What? I don't even know, man.
I don't even know. Okay, I want to read this letter.
I'm gonna ruin this crime scene, though.
Okay. Please don't set me on fire too much. Dear just Esme, your lips are red as emeralds, your hair is black as birch, your love is like cholesterol, and oh my heart it hurts. I want to hold you in my arms and stroke your little head. And all this would be easier if Counselor Jake were dead. Forever yours, the D of F. The Duke of Ferrell. Well,
I live here now.
Right.
I live inside this chair.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Stop. For the record, this game is glorious.
That freaked out a little bit.
Can we both climb into bed?
Let me get a little
climb
mood
into
lighting.
bed with me. Climb into bed with me.
I'm getting a little stuck. Can I move now? There we go.
I want to
Wander, ooh la la.
I want to try other bizarre, weird places.
You just gotta shut off the lights, Wander. Oops, I took that.
You took the candle?
No, I took the pillow. It's hard to disable candles when there's that many of them on a table together.
This game is something special.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, so do we want to go back and talk to Esmeralda?
We could. Let's see, logbook. Trying to review where we left off a bit. It could be the reason for the murder is linked to his collection. You want to try to interrogate Esmeralda based on additional information? That might be the thing to do at this point.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling up. Through all of the dialogue that we've got here. We've got a lot of quests and they're a little bit hard to roll through. So we've already got some evidence. We could try talking to her and see if we get any options.
Might as well.
Yeah, the other alternative would be we could try using the teleporter. Wait, we could try using the teleporter.
And just see what happens.
Pyramids. Yeah, and then if we can't get anything out of her, let's go find the Duke. Or was the Duke in the inn that we just were at? Because I don't remember finding him yet.
The Duke. I'm trying to remember if
the Duke of wherever. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not super sure about the Duke. Oh no, I looked at my map for a second and I'm falling behind.
Okay,
movement in this game.
There she is.
Wait, I'm so far behind. This walk speed is agony.
Yeah, the walk speed is a little bit slower in this game.
Talking without me. How do I start this conversation? I need to join this conversation somehow. I have to go all the way around the desk, apparently.
I've been told your husband collected something called Starstone. Care to elaborate?
Starstone? I've never heard of such a thing. Dear Jake had a mineral collection, yes. As far as I knew, it was one of his pastimes, nothing more. Do you mean to imply he collected something dangerous? Something that may have gotten him into trouble? Oh, this is all too much. I feel like I'm drifting from nightmare into nightmare.
Let's discuss your husband's murder.
Listen, if you're going to accuse me of something, you would better find the evidence to back up your ridiculous claims.
Alright, let's start with the love letter.
Oh, don't put stock in the hastily scribbled words of a lovelorn fool. This letter, it was a show of passion. A poorly worded passion I did not echo in the least. The Duke, he's like a spoiled child. He's not a man. He's not like Septimus.
Septimus?
Do we wanna show the knife?
That seems like a slip. He just saw.
Do we wanna? Yeah, definitely a slip. Do we wanna show the knife in the book, or shall we wait and not prove that we broke into her house, even though her guard saw us literally do it?
Oh, that's a good point. It would prove that we broke in. Huh.
Let's not for the time being.
Can we ask about the husband at all?
Here, you want to see? I'll talk to Septimus for a second and see if I got any dialogue, and I'll tell you if I do.
So, what piece of irrefutable evidence are you about to present me with this time?
Oh, hey, I can trade with Septimus. What does he got?
We don't have a location for Jake's burial, do we?
I think we do, actually.
It's not an icon on the map, at least. Unless I'm missing it.
I think it was in the, that's an interesting question.
Yeah, I think we might still have to discover it. Can we ask Septimus about that?
You claim to possess evidence that implicates Lady Esmeralda in the murder of her husband? Well, let's have it then.
We have a lot of evidence. Shall we,
What if you showed him the knife?
Sure, why not? Let's start with the love letter just because it's irrelevant.
There now, she was stringing Ferrol along. Ha! A pampered brat, that Duke, just like she says. Barks worse than his bite, no doubt. He'll be gone from here the instant he can, but I'll still be here, steadfast and by Milady's side.
Have a look at this volume I found.
This book has a dark reputation. Odd. Lady Esmeralda told me she's enamored with romances like the knight in see-through armor and Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom. Perhaps you had best ask her to explain.
I don't think that's a romance.
No, it's a murder thing.
I found this bloody knife downstairs.
A dagger caked in dried blood. Found in the cellar of this very house, you say? That's very disconcerting. Though I'm sure milady can explain. To set aside all doubt, I mean.
Honestly, I get the feeling the dagger was used for all of her ham butchery. Anyway,
Yeah,
what do you think of
we did
Esmeralda?
find it in a cellar full of ham.
So fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Rivellon, my friend. And I have traveled more extensively than migratory birds do. She stands accused of murder, but in my mind, her presumed guilt is a fallacy, and indeed a fabrication. Steadfast will I guard her. Never will I waver unless absolute proof of her culpability should be brought before me. And I hold no such proof exists.
So supposedly the whole town thinks she's guilty, but I don't think any of the characters we've talked to so far think she's guilty.
No. Well, let's confront her and prove that we've been in her basement.
I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
Are you
It's
joined
under
in?
discuss. Yeah, I've already joined it.
What piece of Oh, that horrid tome of ill repute. It isn't mine, it was Jake's. He was a politician, don't you see? Always on the lookout for plotting rivals. Always trying to be one step ahead. Really, I should have thought a source hunter of all people would appreciate my dear husband's sense for survival.
Alright, but what about the knife?
Perhaps it is you who should explain your presence in my cellar. And the dagger? It's simply a butcher knife used by my late husband to cut meat. He did so love to cook, the dear. What'll you think of next? Accusing me of bashing him over the head with a frying pan?
I'm not gonna push her to confess.
No.